Now we are recording our session. So I will take 2x plus 1 less than the same number 4 and greater than the opposite, which is negative 4. So I will add negative 1 to delete 1 from here. So negative 5, 2x, 3. Then divide by 2 because it's 2x, so I have to divide the 3 sides by 2. Negative 5 over 2. And you can keep it as a fraction, no problem. X less than 3 over 2. But you have to check the solutions here because it's multiple choice. So is it in fraction or decimal or what? It's posting here in decimal. So negative 5 divided by 2 is negative 2.5. 3 over 2 is 1.5. I think it's easy to discover what is the solution now. Okay. Here is find the domain for the function f of x. We have here square root x squared minus 4 divided by square root of 9 minus x squared. If you have numerator and denominator, so the domain will be the intersection between the two domains. I have to find the domain for the denominator, and getting the intersection, and also to remove zeros or the value for x, which make the denominator is 0. Okay. So, what is the domain for the numerator here?
X greater than 2 or equal.
No.
And negative 2?
Take it one by one, please. X squared minus 4 greater than or equal to 0. Correct? Okay. So, you have to factorize x minus 2, x plus 2, and check negative 2 and positive 2. You can check between. If it is 0, so it will be what? Negative or positive? Negative, right? Less than 2, it will be positive. Greater than 2, it will be positive. We need a positive one. So the domain for numerator only will be what? Negative infinity to negative 2.
And 2 to infinity.
Yes. Union 2.
Teacher, but the 2 closed, right?
2 closed here. 2 to infinity. Okay. What about the denominator? Same way, 9 minus x squared greater than, or we can here put direct greater than. Why? Because it cannot be 0. Okay? So we remove the zeros for the denominator direct. So 9 minus x greater than 0 means 3 minus x, 3 plus x. And again, check. You have here negative 3 and positive 3. So if x equal to 0, so it will be positive, right? Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If x less than 3, so it will be what? Negative. If greater than 3, it will be also negative. We need the positive one. Positive from where to where?
From negative 3 to 3.
Okay. Can we put both together to find the intersection? Okay. Just I will change the color. 1 minute. So we have to put -3. -3 is less than -2. So we can put it here, -3. +3 greater than 2. So it will be like here. Where is the intersection? This part plus this part, right? Correct?
Yes.
The common area. Okay. So we have -3, -2 closed, open closed, union 2 to 3. Okay, boys?
Okay, teacher.
Next one. Maybe the answer is ready here, but how to find inverse of G? Sorry, inverse of G at X. Just at X.
Which X and Y?
Less X and Y.
Place X and Y and solve. Here is like, it will be X equal 2Y plus 5, Y minus 4. Here is, this one is Y. Of course, this is X, as you see. We replace X and Y. So, solve now for Y. How to solve for Y? We can cross multiply, because X means X over 1. So, we have 2Y plus 5 equal X multiply Y, XY minus 4X. Any term has Y, put it together, 2Y minus XY is equal to 5 minus 4X. Take Y common factor, 2 minus X is equal to,
minus 5.
sorry?
مش لازم minus 5 minus 4x.
Yeah, I didn't put negative, sorry. So, -5 minus 4X divided, I will divide by what? 2 minus, is 4X. I will divide by 2 minus X both sides. So Y is equal to, here is, according to the rule we have, I don't know which one until I see the choices here, right? Means I can take, like here, negative as a common factor, so it will be 5 plus 4x. Here is 2 minus x. Also, I can change here 2 minus x to becomes x minus 2. To put negative outside, it will be x minus 2. So we can delete negative with negative. So this one is correct, this one is correct, this one is correct. So according to where is the solution here, it is the last one, 4x plus 5 over x minus 2. Of course, you can reorder here 4x and 5. Find the value of limit when x approaches to 2, 1 over x minus 2 minus 4 over x squared minus 4. Here is, if you substitute direct, you will get infinity minus infinity, 1 over 0 minus 4 over 0. So here is, we have to subtract. How to subtract fractions? First, we have to find the common denominator, but x squared minus 4, we can factorize it as x minus 2, x plus 2. So it's easy that to say that I can multiply the first one by x plus 2, up and down. When you multiply, up will be x plus 2, down will be, of course, x minus 2 multiply x plus 2 for both. So up x minus, and we have also minus 4, second term here. X plus 2 minus 4, it's x minus 2, correct? Now, as you see, we can cancel x minus 2 by x minus 2. You will get 1 over x plus 2. X approaches to what? So you can substitute by 2 plus 2 here is equal 1 over 4. Okay? Any question?
No, teacher.
For everyone, any question? Okay. Next. Okay, who can tell me the limit for 1 minus cosine square over x square is equal to what?
1.
1. How you get 1?
1 minus cosine square x is sine square x. Sine square x over x square as limit up as x approaches 0 is 1.
Okay. So 1 minus cosine square, it is sine squared. So sine squared, sine squared x over x squared. Sine x over x, when x approaches to 0, it's 1. Square, 1 square is 1. Okay. Here is, find the interval that the function is continuous. When the function will be continuous?
And the numerator is not equal to 0, and the upper numerator for the square root is 0 or more.
So we have to find the domain for the function we have here, right? And it will be continuous on this one because e power x is continuous. Also, square root of x plus 1 is continuous on its interval. Okay? X squared minus 2 is polynomial, so also it's continuous. So we have to find the domain for each one. For x plus 1, what is the domain? X must be greater than or equal to -1, right?
Yes.
What about e power x?
From negative infinity to infinity.
So there is no effect here, right? Still, the domain x greater than or equal to -1. What about down?
X can't be square root of 2.
X cannot be not equal to positive or negative square root of 2, right? Positive or negative, both. So, if we have the line here from negative infinity to positive infinity, and I prefer to graph every time. So x greater than -1. Where is -1? If you have 0 here, and this one is -1. So x greater than or equal to -1. Greater than means to the right. Okay. Except what? Positive radical 2, negative radical 2. Radical 2 is about 1.4 approximately. Okay? So, except. So we have a hole here. Square root of 2. And negative square root of 2, it's outside our solution. So it doesn't affect. Right? It's outside the domain. So, what is the domain here? From -1 to infinity, except this point. How to make it in interval or write it in interval? So it will be -1 closed.
To square root of 2.
Square root of 2.
Opened.
Open. Union.
Square root of 2 to infinity.
To infinity. Okay, excellent. Now, find the limit when x approaches to infinity. Secant minus 1 inverse of secant, x square plus 1 over x plus 1. Here is, I have to find first the limit for the anterior one. When x approaches to infinity, the limit here will be what?
Infinity.
Infinity. Okay, inverse secant of infinity is what?
Pi over 2.
Easy, boys?
Yes.
Okay, so first I have to find the limit for x squared plus 1 over x plus 1 when x approaches to infinity. As you see, the numerator, the order, greater than the denominator. The power here is 2, here is 1. So it's infinity. Secant or inverse secant of infinity at what? Pi over 2. Okay, which function here not not able to be a derivative at x equal to?
A.
A.
A, of course. Okay. Don't substitute. You have to find the derivative for each one. The derivative here is 0, here is 2. So it's clear. It's A. Now find the derivative for tan, inverse tan cosine 2x.
Cosine square 1 over 1 plus cosine 2x square.
Okay.
Multiply the derivative of cosine
1
2x,
over
which is
1 plus
cosine
2x square.
cosine
2x square.
2x squared. Yes.
Multiply negative sine 2x.
Multiply by the derivative of the anterior of cosine, it will be negative sine
Negative sine 2x. Multiply 2.
2x. Then again, I have to find the derivative of 2x, which is what? Is 2.
2.
Okay. So we have negative 2 sine 2x, 1 plus cosine 2x squared. If you have direct, so it's okay. If you don't have, maybe you have to change cosine square into 1 minus sine square or something like this. Okay? Understanding me?
Yes.
Okay. So we can find it direct here. Okay. We have g of x. We need g prime at 1. Don't substitute first. No, you have to find the derivative, then after you have to substitute. Okay? Derivative here. Which rule we have to use?
بس نقدر نستخدم الكوشنت رول ونقدر نعملها simplification عادي.
تمام. So we can say that we have u over v prime, which is u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. Or you can, from the beginning here, to find out x squared divided by square root of x. So you can subtract the powers here. X squared means power 2, power 1 over 2, so subtracts the powers. Again, 1 minus 2, 3, multiply x power negative 1 over 2, then to drive. Or you can use the quotient rule. Here is u prime means the numerator, derivative of numerator, it will be 8x minus 1. Here is u prime, multiply by v, the square root of x, minus v prime 1 over 2 radical x multiplied by 4x squared minus x plus 3. Square root of x squared. Of course, it's x. Here is my advice. Don't simplify. Why? Because we have a number here, 1. Substitute by 1, it will be easy. Okay? Like, I will put x here is 1. 8 multiply 1 minus 1. 7 multiply by 1, still 7, and so on. Just use your calculator to find out the answer is what. Okay? If you have a number here, so no need to simplify. Substitute. Using numbers will be easy. Right?
Yes.
And it will be equal to 4. Yeah. Find the derivative of, this is deleted, not included. Find C, which approve the median rule.
بس دي برضه deleted بس جوابها ايه؟
اوكي. جوابها هيبقى A. اوكي. 2C plus 1 YA. الو.
هلا استاذ.
ليه ايه؟
الله اعلم.
هو انت بتحط كده اي فرد وتقول الله اعلم في الاخير؟
لا لان هي مش علينا اصلا فانا عرفت الجواب بس لكن اعرف الطريقه ليه.
طيب خلينا ناخد اللي بعدها.
أستاذ
نعم.
الميثود اوف بايسكشن هي ما بتيجي صح؟
ايه مش عليك. هي كانت بس دي طبعا حاجات السنين اللي فاتت يعني. اوكي.
بس أنا مش الميثود اوف بايسكشن.
Use the graph of f to determine f prime. We have f of x, we need f prime. Which one is f prime here? Look at the power. Here we have 3 turning points, so it's power 4. Here is the order is 4, right? So if you drive, the new function will be in order of what? Of 3 or less. Which one? We have
B.
2.
Because it's 3 and positive.
Why B not D?
Because it's positive.
It's increasing.
Positive here, right? So this one for the positive leading coefficient. Yes, B. Okay, now find the derivative. F of t equal ln t cubed plus 3t.
So بتصير 1 over t cube plus 3t.
1, of course.
1 over t.
Derivative of ln 1 over the function, which is t cubed plus 3t, multiplied by the derivative, which is
square plus 3.
3t squared plus 3. Just 3t squared, you can put it plus 3 over t cubed plus 3t. اوكي. السؤال ده اللي دايما بتلخبطوا فيه. اوكي. If f of x has inverse g of x, find g prime of -2. What's the first step here? What to do?
دراعي when f of x
function
equal
x
to
equal
equal negative.
negative.
Sorry.
اتفضل شادي.
بس بقول نخلي function x equal negative 2.
Okay, so it means I will take x power 5 plus 4x minus 2, make it equal negative 2. Why negative 2? The value here. Okay. So x power 5 plus 4x equal to 0. You can take x as a common factor here, x power 5 plus 4 equal to 0. So the solution is x equal to 0, because the other one will be x power 4 equal negative 4. This one is refused, of course. So x is what? 0. Now, what to do? We have x equal 0. Then
g negative 2 is equal to 0. بعدين نستخدم قانون 1 over f prime g of negative 2.
1 over
f prime
g prime of x will be 1 over f prime g of x. g of x equal g of negative 2 equal 0. Sorry again.
أستاذ f prime جواها ال g of x.
تمام صح. Inside here g of x. Yes. How to find this one?
g of x احنا طلعنا ال x equal 0 فبصير g
صح.
negative 2 equal 0.
So I have to find the derivative of f of x will be what? 5 x power 4 plus 4, right? And substitute by x equal what? 0. This one. This one f prime of x. Now f prime of g of x, of course g of x is 0 itself. So it will be equal what? 4. So the answer will be 1 over what? 4. Any question? Boys?
No sir, thank you.
Okay, so again, first step to substitute f of x by negative 2, the number inside. Why? Because it is the inverse function. So x here is y is x. So I will take negative 2 equal to f of x. Solve the equation. You will get, always he will give you one value, by the way. If 2 values, you have to do it twice. But he will give you only 1 value, like x equals 0 here. So we know now the value or x will be 0. I will substitute by 0. When? After you find f prime. F prime is 5f prime, 5x power 4 plus 4. Substitute now by 0. So it will be 4. So the answer is 1 over 4. If g of x equals sine x, f of x, x cubed plus 1. Find, it's not, yeah, g of f of x.
بتكون sin x square plus 1.
Yeah, I have to find g of f of x is what? X square plus 1. It means every x in g, I will remove, I put x square plus 1. So it will be sine x square plus 1. Excellent. This sign. Now, f of g of pi over 4. So I have to find g, yeah, g of pi over 4 is what?
اللي هي sin pi over 4.
Okay.
تصير
So
sin pi over 4 square plus 1.
yeah, sine pi over 4. Sine pi over 4 is what?
Square root of 2 over 2 means 0.707.
Square root of 2 over 2. Yes. So just remove x square and put the square root of 2 over 2. So it will be square root of 2 over 2 squared plus 1 equals, I think, 3 over 2. ما شاء الله. فين مخكم؟
على ايه يا استاذ؟
الحل.
المعادلة
Equals 3 over 2, correct?
ايه 3 over 2
Solve.
قلت واحد ونص من زمان.
Then x plus 6 equal to 4. So I will put e for both sides here. E did it for the len. So x plus 6 equal e power 4. So x is e power 4 minus 6. Now, find the limit. 2x minus absolute value of x down 3, absolute value of 3x minus 2x when x approaches to 0. If you have absolute value, so you have two cases here. When x greater than 0, when x less than 0. Okay? So the first case, if x greater than 0. If x greater than 0, so 2x minus absolute value of x will be x, because it's positive. Down 3x minus 2x. 2x minus x, x. 3x minus 2x is x. X divided by x is what? Is 1. Okay? If x less than 0,
بتكون negative.
2x, yeah, x here will be negative. So the absolute value of x will be negative x. And we have negative outside, it will be positive x. Now, what about 3x? It will be negative 3x minus 2x. 2x plus x, 3x. Negative 3x minus 2x is negative 5x. You can delete x now, so it is negative 3 over 5. From right, it's 1. From left, negative 3 over 5. So limit when x approaches to 0 for f of x here, the function we have doesn't exist.
استاذ سؤال لو سمحت.
تفضل.
استاذ لو مثلا حكى لي x approaches مثلا نقول 1 أو 2
مش هيتأثر.
مش هيصير شيء صح؟
حطها بوزيتيف خلاص لأنها 1، عرفت إنها بوزيتيف.
تمام.
صح.
عشان في أسئلة أستاذ جوابها معتمد أنه نغير إشارة الإكس حتى لو ما في نيجاتيف.
إلا إذا هو حاطط لك بقى مثلا x minus 2. بقول لك
أيوة
when x approaches to 2 هنا بيتأثر. لكن لو حطيت لي بس absolute value of x approaches to 2 خلاص it's 2.
طب كيف نحلها الابسود فاليو x minus 2؟
بنفس الطريقة هنا لازم أحط greater than 2 و less than 2. لو greater than 2 هتبقى x minus 2 الفاليو بتاعتها. لو less than 2 يبقى minus x minus 2 اللي هي ممكن احطها 2 minus x مثلا. ماشي؟ واشوف from right and from left if they are equal, so the limit will be the same value you have. Not equal, so it doesn't exist.
تمام شكرا أستاذ.
Okay, find all the points that the function is not continuous and which one is removable. You have to see the joint points, right? Here is, what is the joint points here?
0 and 2.
0 and 2, okay. So, sine 0 is what? 0.
0.
X squared at x equals 0 is what?
0.
So, at 0, it's continuous. Now, 2. 2 power 2 is what?
4.
Okay. Here is 4 multiply 2, 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. So it is discontinuous at what?
2.
X equal 2.
Okay.
Or
And of
removable
course here we have or equal. If we don't have or equal here also, so it would be discontinuous. But we have or equal. Huh? Means f of 0 is exists.
أستاذ X equal to non removable صح؟
X equal 2,
2.
yes.
Removable or not؟
Yes. ما اقدرش ان انا اشيل.
تمام.
Here is because also only we have few minutes.
السؤال اللي فات ده انهي فيهم removable؟
ولا واحد.
تمام يعني هي الإجابة بس if it's not continuous at x equal to right؟
Right.
أستاذ عادة ال piecewise function ما بيكون فيها removable صح؟
removable عادة لما بيكون عندك irrational numerator and denominator فبيحصل cancellation. تمام؟
تمام.
Okay. Now we need the derivative of the function here using logarithm.
نحط لن على لن g of x.
You have to put len for both sides. Len g of x is equal to 3x len x squared على السريع صح؟ تمام. Then
بعدين بنشوف لن derivative لن g of x هي 1 over g of x times g prime of x.
تمام. So we have here the derivative will be 1 over g of x, g prime of x. The other side will be u multiplied by v, right?
x square
3 len x squared
plus 3x 1 over x squared times 2x.
1 over x squared multiplied by 2x. Okay.
أستاذ كنا بنبدأ من البداية x squared multiply 3 of x نبسطها.
نقدر من البداية. So 3 len. طب قول لي ده شو يعني اعمل فيه ايه ده؟ len x square just will simplify here. Okay. سبحان الله. len x squared plus here is we have 2 multiply 3 6 x multiply x squared with x squared. So the final answer here will be 3 len x squared plus 6.
لازم نضرب في الجي اوف اكس صح؟
يا multiply by. انتوا شايفين اللي مكتوب القديم ولا لا؟ ولا بيظهر ويختفي زي عندي؟
يعني بيظهر بيختفي.
ايه multiply by g of x. g of x here is x squared x power 2 power 3 x. ماشي يا شباب؟ Here is find the derivative here. The derivative of y or y prime right? Here it comes like a mix between x and y. The first solution here to drive, just to drive x over y, then 2 over x equal to 0, of course. Derivative of 5 is 0, right? Then shift 2 over x squared to the other side and cross multiplication. All of this just to find y prime here. Collect y prime together if you have more than, if you don't have, so shift all to the other side and divide by x cube here. Okay. The others, yes, tell me.
سؤال 20 مش داخل معانا؟
20 لا مش داخل.
في عندنا كمان سؤال 22 اللي هو بيحكي عن الريفينيو.
لا.
اوكي.
أستاذ الريفينيو موجود معنا.
22
يس.
ابعتوا لي كده، ممكن يكون صعب بس مني بالغلط. وفاضل دقيقة على فكرة. يمكن انا شفت ان احنا حلينا زيه قبل كده فعشان كده عملت له سكيب يعني.
حلينا سؤال بالصف بس.
هنا دي مشهورة جدا ان احنا بنقول f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 over h. دي معناها الديريفاتيف. تمام؟ معناها الايه؟ الديريفاتيف بتاعك. at x equal what? at x equal 2. تمام؟ فبجيب الديريفاتيف وبعمل substitution by x equal 2. After I can find b. تمام؟ يعني دي معناها ايه يا شباب؟ الديريفاتيف. فبجيب الديريفاتيف. هو اصلا قلت لي الديريفاتيف equal what? 10. Derivative is 10. So the derivative here I will make it equal to 10 and substitute at x equal 2. So you can find the value of what? Of b. Okay boys? أتمنى إن شاء الله لكم نجاح. لو في أي شيء تمام ابعتوا لي وأنا هرد عليكم. ولو عايزين حتى إن أنا أعمل لكم سيجن قبل الامتحان يوم جمعة يوم السبت أنا ما عنديش مشكلة.
شكرا أستاذ.
العفو، بالنجاح والتوفيق إن شاء الله.
مشكور أستاذ مقصر.
امين وياك يا استاذ.
ألف سلامة يا شباب.
مع السلامه.
سلام.
سلام.